So if you haven't been following along, what I'm staring at now is what I've dubbed the cheapest HSV in the country, which I bought. If you didn't see the last video, it is a 96 VS Club Sport factory manual Panther Mica Black. Picked it up in Queensland, drove the 1800 kilometers down to Victoria, faultless, not a single issue. Does have a couple of things that need to be repaired. Driveline has a bit of a wobble, which we assume is just a tail shaft needing to be rebalanced. So job for today is to get the tail shaft out, take it down to Knox Drivelines tomorrow and get that done. Hopefully get it back in and get it fixed. So if you've never taken a tail shaft out, you're about to find out how to do it. That was a mission, but it's out. And now I just need to take it and get done. And hopefully it's not too bad. And then putting it back in, it's going to be missions. So it has been about 10 days since I dropped my tail shaft off at Knox Drive Shaft Services. They gave me the call about an hour ago. He said that it is good to be picked up. So I'm on the way now to go get it and then hopefully get it in the car, get it driving, and fingers crossed that is the problem. That was the cause of my vibration and that it is not there anymore and we're good to go. So I'm on the way there now. I should be there in about 5 minutes or so. We'll pick it up and we just hope and pray that that will fix the problem. So after the 10 days of waiting, I finally picked up the tail shaft from Knox Drive Shaft. The guy, Andrew there, he did a great job, looked after me, got it within time. So it cost me $260 in total for a rebalance and a new uni. Comes with obviously your receipt and everything, so it's all above board. Now, he balanced it out before he put the new uni in it, and he said it was very clearly out. Once the new uni went in, he was able to tell it was still a little bit out, but only needed a little bit of extra work. So once the new uni was in, once it had a couple of extra spins with some more weight on it, he got it to near on perfect, which is what we're happy with. And now it's a matter of my part now, going home, putting it in the car and hoping that all the vibration is gone, and then we can worry about everything else moving forward. That is the goal. That is the key. Hopefully we can get it done this weekend. I must say, I am really hoping that putting this tail shaft back in now that it's had this little bit of extra work done to it is what was the problem for the vibration, and that now it will be smooth. It's one of those things when you got a project car that you worry about the little things that are out of your control, that, you know, you take it to a shop and they say, yeah, this is what your problem is, and you go and get that fixed, and then just until you can put it in the car and have it done, you just sit there and you're like, oh, you know, what if it's not the problem? You know, you get stuck in the what ifs constantly. What if it is this? What if it is that? So just got to get out of my own head, I think, and just say it will be the problem and it will now be fixed. We'll be alright.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to
previous clip with driving the car, I noticed it had a weird, not like a whine, but it kind of sounded like an electronic burring noise, similar to an alternator whine through a stereo. I've spoken to some people. The general consensus may be something with the diff. That may be what the problem is. That was kind of the last thing I had to nail out after the tail shaft went back in. But now it's a matter of checking the oil, so dumping the oil that's in it, putting new oil into it, and then if it still is the problem, then it is probably the diff, and that will probably need to be rebuilt, but the only way to know is to try. Obviously don't have a lot of knowledge in this department, but from what I've been told is to make sure you can get your filler plug off before you do your drain plug. Just in case your filler is seized and you can't get it, you need to be able to have a way to put fluid back into it. So that'll let you know if the job is done before you even start. I purchased some Penrite ADW140, which is what I was recommended off the Penrite website. I bought myself the little mate pump to help make it easier. So let's try and get this going and get it done. I should have left that open just a touch to let some air through it. Alright, it's not the nicest of oil, so I guess we'll wait now and see if we have any metal shards. Now, I don't profess to being a mechanic by any means, but I'm fairly confident it is not meant to look like that. But we're still draining. Yeah, this is clearly well past needing to be done, so hopefully this kind of solves partially my problem. But I'm gonna get a screwdriver into that and try and see if it's just something clogging up the hole that's taking so long. So it is meant to be approximately 1.6 litres that you put into this, so we'll use our little pump friend. Essentially you just keep pumping until it overflows back out up the top, and that's kind of how you know that it's full. Finally. Holy crap. Alright. What an effort that was to do. Whew. Now we'll just put our plug back on and wipe it off. So it was meant to be approximately 1.6 litres. I didn't have a proper way to calculate it. What I do have is 3 Coke bottles. 600. I'd say we're about accurate. But filth. It's been a little bit since the last clip was filmed, and well, no real progress has been made. If anything, we've gone backwards. Changing the diff oil didn't seem to fix the problem, so I've ordered some brake rotors and some axles with new CVs, and the process is generally now to put those in and hope that will fix the problem. It's just a matter of finding time to get them in, so they're in the process at the moment. Just wanted to get something filled on so I could get this out for you guys to watch it, peruse it, and hopefully it won't be long until we're out actually driving this thing, which I cannot wait for.